get the cards, the charts from my generation. I'll take the come on, let's get it out. The money, we're in this together and do it all. They said that nothing's forever, and they refuse to see the change in me. Why won't they wake up?
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the running of the NC Education Lottery 200. Now, these trucks are ready to take this insane track, and this is one of the longest races of the season. They're going to be doing this for 40 laps. Now, in hindsight of all this, we got a new driver of the number 31, which is James McLeod, replacing Jason Marshall after he closed his account. He was the winner of the draw. There he is right there. As we're about to have those famous words in motorsports anytime now.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and easy, long day. It's going to be a lot of adjustments. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is a real race here. We're going to have a blast tonight. I can't wait to get out there and get going.
And the trucks are rolling off the field, but someone is smoking. I think it's Lyndon Wright. Let's see. Yep, it's indeed Lyndon Wright of the 23. And oh man, that is not what he needed at all. Oh man, tough break for Lyndon Wright. But anyway, here's your starting lineup for the NC Education Lottery 200. And if you saw that starting lineup, Dougie Shears is starting on the pole, and right beside him is Brian Pasternak. Now, Brian Pasternak's teammates, Robert Brooks and Alex Drayden, they got involved in a crash and found a practice, so they're starting in the bag. So Red Horse Racing is on both sides of the field as the pace truck is going into pit lane now. And we're going green flag racing at Charlotte. The green flag is out. And oh man, Kurt Mortson, he got a good start in that 18 car. He's all over the bumper of Dougie Shears. Wow, Kurt Mortson, he is not letting up at all. He's hanging on second. They're trying to have a battle for third between Brian Pasternak and Trent Dunn. Now Trent Dunn's going to the inside of Kurt Mortson for second. And Dougie Shears, he's trying to defend both lines as much as possible. And leading the first lap is going to be Dougie Shears, but Trent Dunham, he's taking the lead along with the help of Evan Earnhardt in the 60. Evan Earnhardt, he's been looking to have a good run for the last couple of weeks, and he's been running pretty consistently in the field. Now coming up on the inside of him is Danny Wells. Now Danny Wells, he started in the front row last week at Kansas, but pit strategy screwed him around, and he's trying to get behind his good buddy Trent Dunham. He couldn't get on the inside because Cody Lamas was there in the 22. Now right behind Cody Lamas is Trent Dunham's teammate Sean Henley. Now Sean Henley, he desperately needs a good run, and he's trying to jab behind his teammate now. Earnhardt Ganassi Racing, they only have 2 trucks. In the second cup, they have 3 cars. As Trent Dunham continues to lead, here comes James Qualls in the 10. Now James Qualls, he's been getting close to that first win as well, as he's now looking to the inside of Trent Dunham for the lead. James Qualls has just taken the lead from Trent Dunham, and right behind him is Aaron Williams in the 48. Aaron Williams had a chance to win last week, but once again, pit strategy played a factor, as they're almost trying to go 3 wide now. They're almost trying to go 3 wide for the lead, as Aaron Williams will lead it. But here comes William Duncan. William Duncan, he just... Oh, man, they're still going 3 wide for the lead. Now they're going 3 wide for second as William Duncan takes the lead. And they're going 3 wide. James Qualls, Aaron Williams, and Zach Carlson. Now it's... Oh, no! Oh, we got trouble! Oh, man, William Duncan, he's running the safer barrier. Oh, man, big wreck. Oh, Trent Dunham's involved. Oh, man, Arnold Columbia's got damage. Oh my goodness. Oh, Danny Wells got damage. That's how Trent Dunham got involved. Yes, he is. Evan Earhart's involved. Oh, William Duncan, Cody Lamas, the pole sitter, Dougie Shears, his teammate Tim Fogel, and Joseph Lombard, who ran the fastest lap in final practice. And leading them to the line was, whoa, Jack Richards. Whoa, where did he come from? Whoa, Jack Richards is the race leader as he leads them to the line in our first caution. But oh man, a huge wreck in turn 3. Trucks going 3 wide, and they just wreck non-stop. Now, are these guys coming down pit road? We gotta see. Whoa. Oh, man, look who's in the top 10. Let's see. Michael Norman, Robert Brooks, Cole Daly, Alex Drayton, Dylan Pulte. These guys started way in the back. If these guys are coming down pit road right now, these guys are coming down pit road. Like I said, pit strategy is always a benefactor. Let's see who's going to be the first one to come out. And it looks like the first guy out is going to be Jack Richardson, followed by Dylan Young, Kurt Morton, Chris Dalton, Malcolm Norman, and Robert Brooks. That's going to be your top 5. While the trucks are leaving pit road, let's see what happened to bring out our first caution of the night. Now here's having to bring out our first caution. They were going 3 wide for second, but Aaron Williams, he hooks the right rear quarter pounder of Zach Carlson, and he takes out the leader of the race at the time, William Duncan. And oh man, both Trent Dunham and Sean Henley were involved in this. Both Earnhardt Ganassi trucks. Then Trent Dunham, he turns Aaron Williams down onto Andre Landis of Turner Motorsports. And James McLeod, he's got some hood damage. And oh man, Tony Blazer, Preston Plur was involved. William Duncan ended up barrel rolling down the track. Oh man. Whoa, man, big wreck. Trent Dunham's behind Andre Landis, and then there's something happened to Arnold Columbia. Let's rewind it a bit. Something happened to Arnold Columbia. Oh, Arnold Columbia, he actually made it through. But oh man, I think he got turned by last week's winner. Oh, yes he did. Oh man, Arnold Columbia, he got turned by last week's winner, Chris Kyle. Oh man. Oh, I don't think Arnold Columbia is gonna be too happy with Chris Kyle about that. And oh my gosh, just big damage. And there was the leader of the race, William Duncan. After he was taken out, William Duncan, he had just won a race in the second cup. He won at Richmond. Let's take a look at his flip in slow motion. After he was turned by Zach Carlson, he just rode the safer barrier on his side, and that's on the driver's side too. Oh man. Wow, that is just insane. Then there he goes, barrel rolling down the track. Now remember, tracks like this, the banking, it's really it's really at a high angle. So, oh man, wow, not a good day for William Duncan. And here we are back at Charlotte with 1 lap to go on the restart, and I cannot believe this. The leader of the race, Jack Richards, he is blowing up. Jack Richards is blowing up. The leader of the race. In this race 1 year ago, he came in second place. And just looking at this right now, I am just face palming right now. Jack Richards is blowing up, and he has to surrender the lead to Dylan Young. I bet Jack Richards is really not going to be happy with this. But anyway, it looks like we're going to have a new top 10 rundown now. Our leader is Dylan Young. Second is Kurt Mortnick. Third is Chris Darlington. Fourth, Michael Norman. Fifth, Robert Brooks. Sixth, Cole Daly. Seventh, Alex Drayton. Eighth, Barney Ward. Ninth, Dylan Poteet. And rounding out the top 10 is Seth Cole. That is your new top 10. As the lap trucks we have right now are Tim Feigl, the points leader. Joseph Lombard. William Duncan. Shockingly, William Duncan, he's able to continue. He's only 1 lap down. And Cody Lamas. But oh man, oh yes, and the trucks that are out of the race are Arnold Columbia and James McLeod. Not really a good debut to start in 31 truck. And Lyndon Wright, he still didn't get a chance to run. As we're having the restart, Dylan Young is the leader. And it looks like Tim Feigl and Joseph Lombard aren't that slow. But Dylan Young, he's gonna try to run away with the lead. But William Duncan, his truck is incredibly slow. I mean, he did a barrel roll down the track, and oh man, he is holding up Barney Ward, Chris Kyle, and Brian Pasternak, and a few other trucks on the high side. He really needs to get out of the way as we see Jack Richards going down pit road with his blown engine. Oh man, look at this. Tim Feigl, he's trying to fight with Dylan Young, trying to get his lap back, and that's going to open the door for Kurt Mortnick. Kurt Mortnick, he's going to try to take the lead away from Dylan Young. But right now, Tim Feigl, he's back on the lead lap, and he needs to keep it that way in case the caution comes back out. Now, another driver who needs to get in front of this is Joseph Lombard, but he's stuck on the high side, and he's got Michael Norman right behind him. And yes, Kurt Mortnick, he is indeed the race leader right now, but he has a bumper full of Robert Brooks. Now, Robert Brooks, he started way back in the field. He was involved in one of the crashes in final practice as well. And here comes Chris Darlington, who almost made history last week, and they're going almost 4 wide right here. Come on, guys! Oh, there's trouble! Oh no, Dylan Young got taken out! Oh man, big damage! Oh my God! Oh man, Andre Landis, Barney Ward, Brian Pasternak, Travis Mitchell. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh man, Matt Wheeler, Michael Norman, Chris Kyle. Oh my goodness. What the hell happened? It happened too fast for me to see. And that's going to be good for Tim Feigl, because now Tim Feigl, he's back on the lead lap, but he's coming down pit road. But oh man, what the hell happened? Oh man. Michael Norman got slammed by Andre Landis, I think, and we are under our second caution, and our new leader is Kurt Mortnick, followed by Chris Darlington, Robert Brooks, Dylan Poteet, and Seth Cole. That's our top 5, as these guys are coming back down pit road once again. Oh man, look at Zach Carlson. Zach Carlson has a lot of damage. Barney Ward and Tim Feigl, he's taking his pit stop. He better hurry up before he gets lapped. And I think he'll barely beat the pace truck out. Let's see. And no, he didn't. Oh man. But anyway, these guys are taking their pit stops. And it looks like the first guy out is going to be Chris Darlington, as we just saw Brian Pasternak retiring out of the race. Let's take a look and see what happened as these guys went almost 4 wide in turn 4. As I think Chris Darlington is going to be our race leader. And here's having to butt out our second caution. They went nearly 4 wide here, but then Michael Norman, he hooks the 39 of Cole Daly, and then, oh man, Dylan Young had nowhere to go. Dylan Young rode on 2 wheels and he nearly flips. And oh man, Dylan Poteen and Seth Cole, they did an amazing job missing this. And Alex Drayton, he gets slammed in the back by Evan Earnhardt in the 60, and Dougie Shears, he had to drive in the grass to avoid Alex Drayton. But oh man. And oh man, Andre Lannings, Andre Lannings, he slammed into Michael Norman. Then Travis Mitchell, he slammed into Cole Daly. Oh man, Barney Ward and Brian Pasternak. And oh man, there's a contact from Steven Gonzalez. But oh man, Barney Ward, Brian Pasternak, Andre Lannings. And oh man, Matt Wheeler, he slammed into Zach Carlson. Oh man, we gotta rewind this bit because there were 2 hard hits here. The first one is by Andre Lannings. As Andre Lannings, he couldn't see a thing. All that smoke from Cole Daly and Michael Norman. He just slammed hard. And Sean Henley, oh man, how did he miss that? And oh man, Aaron Williams. Oh man, Aaron Williams. Whoa, that's my hit. That took off his entire bumper and hood. And now we have to look at the second hit that took place. It involved Travis Mitchell. Oh man, still another bad day for Turner Motorsports. I swear. Their new teammate James McLeod, he was taken out in the first wreck. Then Travis Mitchell. Oh man, just like his teammate Andre Lannings, it was full of smoke and he couldn't see a thing, and he just slams hard into the 39. Then Zach Carlson just hit him head first. Then Barney Ward and Brian Pasternak, that's how they got their hits. But oh man, just a huge wreck in the front stretch and out of turn 4. Oh my goodness. And here we are back at Charlotte. We are under a red flag because the entire front stretch is just full of scrap metal and truck parts. So they are cleaning up. The Pace truck has stopped on the backstretch, and all of the trucks that have left pit road are now resting in the back straightaway. Now I'm gonna give a top 10 rundown. Hopefully, I think our race leader is Chris Dalton. The scoreboard has yet to update itself due to not crossing the line first, but I think Chris Dalton is our leader. Second is going to be Robert Brooks. Cody Lamas is still a lap down. Third place is Kurt Mortnick. Fourth is Seth Cole. Fifth is Jasmine Acosta. Sixth is Mason Wood. Seventh is Trent Dunham, I think. I have no idea yet. Eighth is Callum Wells. Ninth is Danny Wells. Rounding out the top 10 is Sean Henley. But I'm still not sure about it because the scoreboard has yet to update itself. But we will have another update as soon as the yellow flag comes back out. We're going to take a quick break and have an update on the drivers and their conditions. And here we are back under the yellow flag with 1 lap to go on the restart, and to check on all the trucks that retired out of the race. When Jack Richards blew up, he had a broken camshaft, so he's out. Let's see, Andre Lannings is out, Cole Daly is out, Michael Norman is out, Zach Carlson is out, Joseph Lombard is out, Travis Mitchell is out, Matt Wheeler is out, Steven Gonzalez is out, Aaron Williams is out, Barney Ward is out, and Brian Pasternak is out. Both William Duncan and Cody Lamas are a lap down. Now, Tim Fogel, he's back on the lead lap, but unfortunately, he didn't beat the pace truck off of pit road. So he is in front of the leader, which is Chris Darlington. Chris Darlington is the race leader, and I think I was right. In the top 10, but I'll do it again just to be sure. In the lead is Chris Darlington. Second place is Robert Brooks. Third is Kurt Mortnick. Fourth is Seth Cole. Ninth is Fifth is Jasmine Acosta. Sixth is Mason Wood. Seventh is Trent Dunham. Eighth is Callum Wells. Ninth is Danny Wells. And rounding out the top 10 is Sean Henley. We only have 22 trucks left on the track, and 20 of them are on the lead lap as the pace truck is leaving the track once again. We're not even halfway yet, and we already lost almost half of our field as the green flag is back out. The green flag is back out, and Cody Lamas and Tim Fargo, they're trying to get their leads back. And we just had a battle for the lead. Robert Brooks has taken it from Chris Darlington, and oh man, William Duncan, he's holding up he's holding up a couple of trucks. He's holding up Jasmine Acosta, Trent Dunham, Callum Wells, and that's gonna open the door for the inside line. Oh man, William Duncan, his truck is just amazingly slow, but it's still amazing that he's still able to continue this race. As Robert Brooks, he's trying to hang on to that lead. I gotta say, Robert Brooks, this is probably his best series ever, because when he was in the ARCA series and the Mobile One Nationwide series, he didn't really do too good. But in the truck series, he's been running pretty consistently. As we're trying to have another battle for the lead, Robert Brooks, he led that lap, but Chris Darlington, he's taking it back. And Cody Lamas, he is pushing Chris Darlington to hopefully get his lap back. And we just had a battle for second. It was taken away by Kurt Mortnick in the 18 truck. Let's see, third is Robert Brooks, but here comes Seth Cole coming in fourth. Mason Wood in fifth. Sixth is Danny Wells. Seventh is Dylan Pote. Eighth is Chris Kyle. Ninth is Dougie Shears. Running out the top 10 is Sean Henley, but here comes Alex Drayton. He's trying to get up there with his Red Horse Racing teammate. And he just took away 10th from Sean Henley. Tony Blazer, he's running in 12th. And oh man, Jasmine Acosta, she dropped way back. Where's Trent Dunham? Oh man, he's all the way back here. Oh man, Trent Dunham has dropped all the way back to 19th. He's not gonna be too happy with that 93 truck. As we head back to the lead, Kurt Morton led the last lap, but here comes Seth Cole in the 24 truck. Seth Cole took over this truck at Rockingham. Now he didn't really have a good run last week, but he's taking the lead now. But here comes Mason Wood. He's being pushed by Robert Brooks. Robert Brooks, he almost tried to make it 3 wide, but he backed off. That's good driving by the 7 truck. And look who's coming up in the top 5. Dylan Pote. Dylan Pote started way in the back. He started in this race 32nd. That's right on board with the 3. Dylan Pote, he is all over the bumper of Tim Fargo to hopefully try to help him get his lap back. Robert Brooks, he's still hanging on to lead in that number 7 Red Horse Racing Toyota Tundra. But Dylan Pote, he is not giving up. He is a man on a mission. He's been trying to get his first win in one of my leagues in a very, very long time. So far, his only win came in the ARCA series when he won at Darlington. That's it. As Dylan Pote is hanging on into second, we're trying to have a battle for third between Danny Wells and Mason Wood. Now, Danny Wells, I believe he was involved in the first caution. And oh man, they're making it 3 wide. Careful, guys. They're making it 3 wide. Oh man, there was some contact with the 99 and the 5. They better be careful, as Mason Wood, he got it run off of the outside. And oh man, Danny Wells' teammate Seth Cole, he's stuck on the high side now. Well, man, these guys are racing incredibly hard. As Robert Brooks, he's just running away with that lead, but they're about to catch William Duncan again. William Duncan is barely out of turn 4, and that's where these guys just came out. These guys are running single file. Tim Fargo, he's still fighting hard trying to get his lap back, but they're gonna catch that 93 truck. And Robert Brooks, he needs to decide what line he's gonna take, and he's taking the inside line. And oh man, Dylan Pote, oh man, he had to slam hard on the brakes, but he didn't get held up. He almost got held up though. But oh man, 2 trucks are being held up right now. Alex Drayton and Danny Wells. But Danny Wells, he just dove down to the inside trying to get behind his teammate Seth Cole. But Alex Drayton, oh man, he's held up. Alex Drayton, he was 10th last time by. So I don't know. Oh man, it's a 4-truck breakaway fighting for the lead now. Teammates, oh man, there's some contact between teammates. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh no, Robert Brooks, he's slowing down. Oh, it's pit stops. Oh man, green flag pit stops are happening again as Robert Brooks surrenders the lead. Oh man, Robert Brooks has surrendered the lead, and our new leader. Oh man, caution's out! The caution is out! The caution is out! What happened? I can't see what happened. What happened? The caution came out. I can't see what happened. But leading up to the caution lap is going to be Mason Wood. And that's going to be bad news for the guys who took pit stops, because now they're going to be a lap down. Oh boy, things just got interesting. But what happened to bring out the caution? I don't see no trucks having trouble. What happened to bring out the caution? Well, I'm about to find out, as Mason Wood is our leader. Well, here's what brought out the caution, and I believe this was a very stupid move by Callum Wells. Coming into pit road, he just slams into the back of Danny Wells in the 5, and he pretty much took out himself. That is the reason. And then there's the debris that came off the 5 truck, so that's why we have our caution. But really a boneheaded move by the Australian Callum Wells. Oh man, and to think Callum Wells, he won at this track in the Mobile One Nationwide Series. So I don't know. So I don't know what happened there. But that's the reason the caution came out. And I bet so many trucks are going to be a lap down because of this. They're not going to be happy with that 13 Toyota Tundra. And here we are back. Here we are back on the caution with 1 lap to go on the restart. We have 10 laps to go. Now this is why I hate having cautions while guys are taking pit stops. And a lot of guys are going to be upset with Callum Wells. Now Robert Brooks, he's not the leader. Robert Brooks is actually in 9th place. From 9th on back to 19th. These guys, they pitted under caution and they are at the tail. Well, they're in front of the guys who are on the lead lap, and the leader right now is Dougie Shears. The leader is Dougie Shears. So Callum Wells, this is all his fault. Blame it on the Aussie. But anyway, here's gonna be our rundown. Dougie Shears, Mason Wood, Alex Drayton, Preston Ploward. Oh man, we haven't talked about him all day. 5th is Tony Blazer, 6th Jasmine Acosta, 7th James Qualls, 8th is Trent Dunham. 9th is Robert Brooks. Running out the top 10 is Chris Kyle. But oh man, this is gonna be weird now. Evan Earnhardt on down to the front. These guys are gonna be fighting to stay on the lead lap. Now if the caution comes back out, they'll be able to get back to the back of the line. But oh man, Dougie Shears is the race leader, and these guys are really not gonna be happy about this. As we're having the restart, it's pretty much an 8-truck race to the finish with no lap tracks going to be in the way because of William Duncan. He was in the back as Dougie Shears. He's trying to hang on to that lead. I don't know if he's gonna try to put any drivers a lap down, but he's trying to work on putting Evan Earnhardt a lap down. And he does. Now he's trying to work on Callum Wells and Preston Power. He's coming in that 33 truck. We haven't talked about him at all pretty much this season, but he's trying to go for his first truck series win. As we're having a battle for the lead, Mason Wood, he just took it from Dougie Shears. And they're now putting Dylan Young a lap down, and they're trying to work on putting Callum Wells a lap down now. Well, man, just a 3-car draft between 3 different manufacturers: Toyota, a Chevy, and a Dodge. Mason Wood, Preston Plord, and Jasmine Acosta. That is your top 3. Now Mason Wood, he's trying to work on lapping Chris Kyle. Let's go to the rear camera of Mason Wood. As Robert Brooks now gets lapped, Mason Wood, he has a bumper full of Preston Plord in that 33 green Chevy Silverado. Oh man, Mason Wood, you better watch out because that 33 is coming on the wrong move and he's gonna lose the lead. You know, man, this is insane. Most of these trucks are now lapped, as now and they just put Dylan Pote and Chris Darlington a lap down. But oh man, Mason Wood, he's trying to protect his lead as much as possible as we have 5 laps to go. Now running in 4th now, I believe it's Dougie Shears. Yes, it is. It's Dougie Shears, as he just got cut off by Sean Henley. Now running in 5th is Tony Blazer in the 4. Where is he? There he is. But he just lost it to Alex Drayton and Trent Dunham. They're trying to work together to get up there, but they may not have enough time. You know, man, these trucks are going 3 wide. Careful, guys. They're going 3 wide. And the leaders have gotten ahead of most of the lap trucks already. Mason Wood, he continues to lead. As the last truck on the lead lap is James Qualls. But here comes Jasmine Acosta. Whoa, this is pretty much a 2-truck race now. The 3rd place truck. Oh, we got trouble, Callum Wells. Oh man, Chris Darlington, Kurt Mortonic. And oh man, I think the race is over. And Jasmine Acosta passed Mason Wood at the line, and I think she just won this race. I do not know, but we had a wreck in the back, and it involved Callum Wells. Let's see. Oh man, it involved Dylan Young, Kurt Mortonic, Callum Wells, James Qualls. I was just talking about him too. Evan Earhart got damaged. Chris Darlington, Danny Wells. Oh man. Well, I have no idea what's going on. Whoa, I have no idea what's going on. And these guys, they're not coming back to pit road. No, they're not. But let's take a look and see what happened to bring out our final caution. And here's having to bring out our final caution. They're going 3 wide in the back. And Chris Kyle, he hooks both Seth Cole and Kurt Mortonic. But Dougie Shears, he's the one that got the worst end of the stick. He spins out in front of the field and he just hooks the 33 of Preston Ploward and Danny Wells. They had nowhere to go. And Dylan Pote, I believe he missed it. Yes, he did. Dylan Pote, Chris Kyle, and Chris Darlington missed it. But then something else happened ahead of them. Oh man, something happened with Callum Wells and Dylan Young. I have to see how it happened. Okay, they actually missed it. They actually missed that first wreck. But Dylan Young, he came in the turn so fast that he got into the right rear quarter pounder of Callum Wells and just sent him straight into the wall. Oh man, so that's what happened to the 13. Then Danny Wells, he had nowhere to go. He slams into Dylan Young. Then oh man, Evan Earhart, he went under the apron. Then he got into Chris Darlington. There's how Kurt Morrison got hit. And oh man, James Qualls, just look at the front of that number 10 Dodge. It's just destroyed. But oh man, a big wreck that may have ended this race. Oh my gosh. And here we are back at Charlotte, and like I said, this race is going to be indeed over. That caution will end this race. Well, we had some pretty exciting racing with a few wrecks, but our main story is right here. Jasmine Acosta in the number 19 Dodge Ram. She will take the yellow flag and the checker flag. Jasmine Acosta will win the NC Education Lottery 200. Jasmine Acosta wins here at Charlotte. Second place is Mason Wood. Third place is Alex Drayton. There he is. Fourth place is Trent Dunham. Fifth place is Tony Blazer. Sixth place is Preston Plord. Seventh place is Dougie Shears. There he is. 8th place is here, Robert Brooks. 9th is Sean Henley, and rounding out the top 10 is Seth Cole. Export NC Lottery 200. I'll call it that. And here are your finishing results. Only 7 trucks finished on the lead lap. And I already announced the top 10. Tim Fogel ends up 11th despite being a lap down all day. Dylan Poteet ends up 12th. Chris Kyle 13th. Danny Wells 14th. And Chris Dawson rises off the top 15. Then Evan Earnhardt is 16th, a lap down. And both Cody Lamas and William Duncan end up 2 laps down, and 17th and 18th. William Duncan was the race leader, and then he just flipped onto the track, but he still ends up going and finishing in the top 20. That's real impressive. And then from 19th on down to 36, James Qualls, Dylan Young, Callum Wells, Kurt Mortonick, Brian Pasternak, Barney Ward, Aaron Williams, Steven Gonzalez, Matt Wheeler, Travis Mitchell, Joseph Lombard, Zach Carlson, Michael Norman, Cole Daly, Andre Landers, Jack Richards, James McLeod, Arnold Columbia, and Lyndon Wright, who didn't even get a chance to run today. That is your field. But congratulations once again to Jasmine Acosta for winning the NC Education Lottery 200. We had a pretty exciting race tonight, so we will see you next time here in the Mountain Dew Code Red Truck Series.